I'm at 931 East 3rd Street in Xenia, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, anything that would be of concern to the buyer. We're going through, you can see the line running across high. It's a hung sewer till it goes out the right side of the house here. So that's where we're getting access. So looks like we may have a long way to go. I don't know if the water is on here, so if nothing else, we'll try to push our way out and then see if we can get out to see what's going on. Looks like we're already under some goo here. Probably some root intrusion. I'm moving, but I'm not really sure what I'm into. Yeah, it looks like I'm already in some roots. I'm hoping I can get some clarity on the camera here to be able to tell, but it looks like either way we're going to need some. It's going to need to be cleaned and probably re-inspected. I've only made it out about 20 feet, and I'm up against it. Feels soft. It feels like a soft clog, probably roots based off of all the trees and the age of the home. There's probably a clay line on the exterior, and it's got some roots in it. But I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to go out and get a locate and see where we are. Again, I'm only at about 20 feet, so probably not far out to the right side of the home. But I'm going to pause the video, locate exactly where that is, and we'll come back in and see if I can get it to go any further. Okay, this is 3'9" to the invert, which is just to the right of the house. It's going out right into that manhole. And so what we're going to do, this is marked, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back. And then obviously we can't see what's going on in here. Obviously it's blocked. It's going to have to be cleaned. But I'm going to try to go from the clean out, or excuse me, from the manhole. I believe this is all roots. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm going to try to go from the manhole up and see if we can find a little bit out going from the manhole. So I'm going to pause the video. If it does happen to turn off, sometimes the monitor will cut off if it's disconnected for too long. But I'm going to move outside. We'll see if we can go through that manhole and come back upstream and see what we can find. Okay, we were able to pull the manhole lid. We're going to go from the try to go from the main here and see what we can get done. So see if we can see what's going on downstream of that spot where we were stuck. Going in through the main, going upstream. So hopefully we can see kind of what's going on here. A bit better angle than what we had earlier. Looks like it is clay, which is what I expected. So probably some root intrusion back up by the house. And
So if nothing else, we'll push as far as we can go, and then we'll pull back, and hopefully we'll be able to see in both directions. Well, a little bit of root intrusion. Looks like the pipe has gotten smaller. Some root intrusion there. Keep pushing, but I can't really see anything on here, so looks to me like there's just at least a ton of roots. I believe I'm back up probably right where it was. Yeah, it looks like a lot of root intrusion. I am stuck. I'm going to go actually locate this spot. This feels a lot harder than it did further back. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to locate exactly where this is, and hopefully we can see what's going on as we pull back. Okay, this is as far as I can get, 91 feet from the manhole and about 20 feet from the, and I made it about 20 feet from the inside. You can see the toilet paper and everything bound up all over these. I have no idea if the pipes broke down or if it's just roots. I'm going to go ahead and pull back, and hopefully we can see all the way back. But you can see all this buildup inside, and most of it is from root intrusion, and it is holding a lot of sewage all the way out. The line needs to be cleaned and flushed to be able to see what kind of shape this is all in. The water's not getting through. I noticed a bucket in the basement. Maybe it was leaking back out of the clean out a little bit, and so some water is soaking through, but this line is holding a lot of water. As you can see, it's really not much you can see because of how much sewage the line is holding, because of at least all the root intrusion. You can see kind of as we pull back, you can see the holes, and there's another big wall of root intrusion that I was able to poke through a few of them. But you can just see every time we come to another section, there's less and less roots as we get closer to the main, because we're getting further and further from the trees. So from about 45 to 50 feet up to 90 feet, we really couldn't inspect anything. The line looks good from there structurally from here out, but the line is completely full of sewage. From the house out about, well, probably the first 50 to 60 feet from the house is really full of sewage. and roots. So I'm going to recommend that the line be cleaned and at least cleaned to the roots and flushed out, and then re-inspected to see what kind of structural damage there may be to the pipe. But yeah, I'm referring this to a licensed plumber for cleaning and reevaluation after cleaning to see if they can evaluate the line once it's clean, or I could come back and inspect it also. It just needs to be inspected post cleaning to find out if the line has held structural integrity, or if the root intrusion has gotten so bad that it has broken the pipe. So that'll end the inspection at 931 East 3rd Street in Xenia, Ohio.